The following program is intended for mature audiences.
In this episode of the Truth Be Told podcast,
what happens?
Boogie versus Lil B.
What happens?
The bass Jesus. T.I. says that he's the creator of trap music, and a fight go with that.
Is he wrong?
Also, we talk music videos from Boogie with the Hoodie and Mr. Joyner Lucas.
Dopeness.
And we got album reviews from Future and Young Thug, Young Dolph, and your boys, Earth Gang.
You better tune in.
Now let's get into this artistic ignorance with Barry Ross, aka Big UU, and Infidel Castro, aka Riffa.
You're now listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Trillmatic.com.
One gotta go.
Who? Ah, shit.
The Ruff Ryders.
Oh my God.
Cash Money Records taking over for the 99 and 2000.
Oh shit.
Death Row Records. Or No Limit Records. One gotta go.
For the time frame? Or just period?
One's gotta go, period.
Forever.
Ruff Ryders.
Oh my God.
Cash Money Records. Death Row Records. No Limit Records. One gotta go.
Oh my God. You're killing me, Smalls. Nah, really though, you know who's staying off top? Who do you think's staying off top?
I'm gonna let you tell me.
Who do you think would stay off top in my eyes? Out of those four, who did you say? Come on.
I already know who you're gonna say, but
No, just say it, because you're wrong.
Death Row Records.
You're wrong. Off top, Rough Riders.
Okay, Ruff Ryders is here to stay.
As a whole, that's why.
Right.
You know, Death Row had Pac.
Right.
You know, they had Dre, they had Snoop, they had Nate Dogg, they had a squad, but it wasn't like a,
So
it wasn't a Rough Rider squad.
Are you trying to say Death Row gotta go?
Nah, I'm not saying that at all. Because they still had Pac.
Right.
That means I never would have got Pac. Fuck that shit.
Right.
You know, well, I would have got Pac. I would have just had, you know, Interscope Records Pac.
Right.
I would have got Death Row Pac.
Digital Underground Pac.
Yeah, I would have had. Do it, baby. No. So Death Row stays because Pac, obviously. I got to keep it.
Rough Rider stays.
So, Rough Rider's still in there.
Death
Rough
Row
Riders,
stays.
Yeah. So it's out of the
Cash Money.
It's out of Louisiana.
It's out of the Louisiana
Out of the boot.
boys.
The boot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Woo. Man, they had some hits.
Right.
They had some.
Cash Money Records and No Limit.
They
One
both had.
of those got to go.
They both had They both had hell of a run. You know.
Right.
And I'm gonna have to go with the one that I was into more.
That's got to go.
No, that's the one that's gonna
staying?
stay. Yeah, the one that I was into more. The one that I jammed the fuck out of in them days. More.
Right.
You know. The other one came to be more. So now you know where I'm going with this.
Right.
Like lasted longer. But I'm keeping No Limit.
Oh, so Cash Money Records got to go.
Sorry.
So that's
Sorry, Juvie. Sorry, BG. Sorry, Turk. Sorry, Wayne. Sorry, UNLV. You know what I'm saying? He's a
Big
badass yellow boy. Yeah. I'm sorry,
Manny
guys.
Fresh.
I'm sorry, guys, but that means I wouldn't have got Mystical, C Murder, Fiend, shit, Big Ed. Come on.
Okay. So
they had some Cain and Abel.
Okay. So I gotta give Ruff Ryders definitely staying for me.
Yeah, that was my off top too.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially early Ruff Ryders.
Oh yeah. I caught you off guard. You thought I was going to say Death Row.
Right.
Go ahead.
Cash Money Records. Listen, early Cash Money Records, the Hot Boys,
We on fire.
They had a hardcore run there, bruh.
They did. I don't take none
You know
of
what I'm
that
saying?
away. I mean,
They had a hardcore run, and then
I jammed the fuck out of that too. So yeah.
that wave went for a while too.
Yeah, it did. It did.
They had the whole Ruff Ryders Cash Money tour that I wish I would have got to go see. I was too young for it though. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that probably would have been fire. It probably been ignorant as shit too, but it would have probably been fire.
Yeah.
No Limit Records.
I know where you're going with this.
I feel like No Limit Records made me, you know what I'm saying? Like that was like the first big thing that I had got into. You know what I'm saying? I had listened to rappers here and there, but No Limit Records was like the first like major label that like I just followed everything
about
everything that came out from there. I was like on top of it. Death Row, of course, does give you Tupac.
Yeah.
So this is
Nate Dogg. Smoke weed every day.
Who else is on Death Row?
Some people you probably didn't know. They had a female
Crooked
singer,
Eye was on
Michelle.
there.
Oh, okay. You're talking about
later on when it was just the road.
They had the Dog Pound,
right?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they had
some West Coast legends.
I believe at one point they had Vanilla Ice.
Did they?
Death Row,
they did, huh?
Yeah. She never came out with nothing, but they had them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and say Death Row gotta go. Death Row gotta go, man. Death Row gotta go. Listen, Tupac, yes, a pillar in hip hop, but that's not enough. One man, no one man should have all that power.
The one man to rule them all.
Right. I don't feel like he gives enough weight to match up to.
I respect that.
I mean, literally.
I don't agree, but I respect that.
Rough Riders. Yeah. You had DMX, The Lox.
Oh, yeah.
Dragon, Eve. That's about it. No, but you had people like Cassidy that came out of that. Swiss Beats.
Yeah, a lot of shit that came from
there was a lot of other people that came out too under Rough Riders, but those were like the main
hard hitters.
Right. And then you have, DMX. I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying?
DNY, remember from Rough Riders.
Right.
But Cash Money.
Damn shit.
I just thought of that. It just popped in my head. That's why I came back to him.
That's the East Coast Baby and Slim.
Yeah, exactly.
You got Baby and Slim right there.
Yeah. But no, Cash Money did have a squad too, man.
Cash Money.
They were a full squad.
Listen, Hot Boys, Big Timers, that whole early run, everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your motherfucking roll on. What? I mean, come on, bro. Like those beats, Manny Fresh was murdering that shit, bro.
Yeah.
It was like hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. You know what I'm saying? And what the funny thing was when Juvenile first came out with High, it was doing, it did, oh right, but it wasn't doing, he didn't really take off until Back That Ass Up came out.
Yeah.
When Back That Ass Up came out, everybody, I think a lot of people was like, let me go back and listen to this album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they wanted to check it out again. I was on that album from the beginning.
See, I had listened to it, but I wasn't really into it. I didn't really catch it. And then one day, Back That Ass Up came on, and I was like, let me go back and listen to this album. And I realized how fire that album was.
That album was fire.
If you go look at the history, that album picked up a lot of steam way later.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't, when it came out, it wasn't, people was kind of fucking with it, kind of rocking, but it picked up steam later.
Mm-hmm.
And then that just spawned everything. You know what I'm saying? The Hot Boys, BG,
Turk,
Wayne, Turk, Cash Money, man. Cash Money was killing it. And then No Limit. I mean, come on, bro. That's you don't even have to.
No Limit. Yeah, that's hands down.
You know what song I was listening to the other day?
Huh.
I don't wanna be here if I don't gotta. That's an old jam. I was listening to Silk the Shocker charge of the game.
I'm Silk the Shocker.
Limit soldier. I told you. Yeah, man.
I guess in a sense you could say like how Dolph does his yelling shit at times. It's like that was the Silk was the
early Silk the Shocker.
Yeah, Silk started that kind of.
So Young Dolph is out here biting Silk the Shocker,
but he didn't. But the thing is, Silk didn't like. He didn't get it down right. Like everybody was like, this fool yells too much.
Yeah.
You know, but he didn't have his.
There was a lot of people that they kind of was getting on Silk. They were like,
yeah,
because he couldn't ride the beat well and all that.
I was a fan of Silk.
I was
a fan of Silk.
I like Silk,
but I also could see where some people would say some things, but I didn't mind. I liked it. He was different. Yeah. He was still riding the beat. He was still saying his shit. Yeah.
I mean, we had Mystical. I mean, come on, man. Or Mr. Cow, whatever you want to say.
Mr. Cow. Mystical. Y'all are Mystical.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Real nigga said Mr. Cow.
Oh, yeah.
Ride or die, nigga. I mean, that was out of album.
Wow.
Yeah. No, that's the other one. That's the
You remember that shit?
right. The World War III.
Yeah, that shit was horrible.
Yeah, Rough Riders is getting in.
I had all those compilated, the Rough Rider albums.
No, I think the first three were I think after 3 is when it kind of started falling.
Oh, yeah, but to me, that's why I consider all of them. 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
Because those were like the ones of our time, the ones that went so fucking hard. They had the rappers that were original. Right. You know what I'm saying? Then they started getting the new age people, which they started on the third one because they had some young dudes that they were putting in there, but it wasn't. Right.
That was like the Cassidy era, and these guys were kind of coming up.
Yeah, a bunch of younger dudes are like, we're going to give you the new generation of Rough Riders.
That was at the end of, was it part 3?
Yeah, that's what they did.
Yeah, they had a whole little end track where it was like 20 dudes rapping. Yeah, that was one of the first times I think I heard Cassidy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I was like, who's that? Oh, he's pretty beast.
But also at that point, it's like, is this what it's going to be every Rough Rider album? What's going to happen to the old school? And it's like, Rough Riders kind of fell apart. They kind of disbanded it,
because they started, Eve became very popular.
Yeah, as a solo artist.
She had a TV show.
Oh, yeah.
She started doing movies.
Mm-hmm. Barbershop. You know what I'm saying? All those.
Solo, the Let Me Blow Your Mind with Dr. Dre, she became like a big star in her own little world.
Had her own bubble right there.
Yeah, she had her own little bubble. DMX was
doing his own
branching
thing
off. When they first brought the locks on, with the We Are the Streets. If you hope we wouldn't make it, fuck you.
You know how happy I was that they picked up the locks, because it was like the locks are home. That's how I felt like.
That's what it felt like.
They're now where they needed to be from the beginning. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Which is kind of crazy because I remember there was
shit wasn't working.
It wasn't. Diddy didn't want to let him go, and there was a campaign. We talked about this. Way early in the first couple podcast episodes. Go back and listen to us.
Yes.
All right.
You get the whole discussion.
Right. You get the whole discussion on that, man. But Death Row was. I don't want to say it was before my time because it really wasn't.
It was before your time, but probably a little before the time you were paying attention more.
Right.
But
it was.
You're still a part
at that point. It was just. Oh, I like Snoop Dogg. I like Dr. Dre. I like whatever.
Yeah, you weren't looking at
everybody else. I was like, I live by this shit.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
This is a squad,
right? This is squad gang. You know what I'm saying?
See, I felt like that with other, but it's also sometimes I feel like some of these choices can be made differently a little bit, slightly, because I had an older brother. I have an older brother,
right?
And you were the oldest in your family, so it's like I was exposed to him seeing the whole vision of Death Row as a squad.
Right. So that was his.
And I was introduced
Rough Riders
to that.
And Cash Money and all that.
So it was a part of me also growing up because I was
not to say that we wasn't a part of it or whatever.
Yeah,
but it probably didn't have the same impact on me as it did for you. And it probably wouldn't have had the same impact on you if
I didn't have my older brother. Right. Yeah, exactly. Right. That's my point of this. Like, we're going to have some of those slightly different choices.
It's a little age kind of difference there because you're kind of pulling from your brother.
I was exposed to shit that you weren't exposed to as much as I was. You know what I'm saying? Where he was telling me the history of the Death Row record label type shit because he was into it like that. The way we got into it a little bit later with music. But, and it's the same way with the whole 8-Ball MJG. You know what I'm saying? I picked them and some people were like, why would you pick
8-Ball MJG over
Outkast? Because I was exposed to them at an early age. You know what I'm saying? Which I was exposed to Outkast also. I knew from the early day also, but
this has more impact.
It's a little bit more impact. They bought MJG growing up, you know what I'm saying? Listened to that a little bit more at first, you know what I'm saying? Exposed to them a little bit before Outkast, you know what I'm saying? Right. So that's why those choices are made at times. Right. We are back to the Truth Be Told podcast if you didn't realize what you were listening to. And we are on episode 88. Woo!
That's right. We hit 88 and we go back to the future, motherfuckers.
88. Yeah, we back in this.
Get your chest out, 8 like Kobe.
Can you dig it?
That's right. It's your boy Big UU, with the partner Riffa. Shout out to the trillions out there.
Y'all are what we do this for. Y'all are the people we do this for, the trillions.
That's right. If this is your first time listening, make sure you subscribe on whatever podcast app you're listening to.
We're everywhere.
Wherever you listen to us at, we are on iTunes. We're on pretty much every Android app.
YouTube.
Google Play, YouTube. Wherever you're listening, you can find us pretty much anywhere. You go to trillmag.com, you can find everywhere you need to follow there. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, the whole 9.
Subscribe and hit the notifications.
Right. Make sure you also go to trillmag.com/Patreon. Show us a little bit of love, donate, keep us going.
Yeah, we appreciate that shit.
You can go to trillmag.com/PayPal as well. You can go there and support us. Keep us going.
Show us some love, and we're trying to give back the love with a little bit more, some more ideas we have.
Right. So I did catch up on, I know I'm late as fuck, because I haven't been watching movies. All right. I just haven't. I finally watched Get Out.
So you're gonna ruin it for me.
You haven't seen it, huh?
I still haven't.
It was okay. So we're back at it. We're in the see. I don't feel that bad.
You shouldn't feel that bad. I've been told many times I need to check it out. I just have not got to it.
That is a wild ass movie, and I'm not gonna give away anything to you.
Well,
but there's so many there's so many hidden messages, metaphors that are going on in that.
I would have to say one thing. If I had watched the movie, were you gonna go all the way in depth talking about it?
No, but there would be definitely
some. You don't want to ruin it for the trillions, at least, I guess. But
no, there's definitely some points in there that
the movie was ruined for me. By the way, I already know the movie though.
Oh, somebody ruined it.
I already.
Oh, yeah. That sucks.
And you know what? They didn't to an extent because I kind of got the gist by watching the trailer.
Right.
You kind of can figure it out.
But see, there's more.
Or have an idea of what's going on.
Well, so, yeah. I mean, I kind of figured that you can kind of figure out what's going on. I mean. Some people to me it was kind of predictable, not in the sense of
not in a bad way either.
Not in a bad way either, but I kind of knew what was happening. I could kind of see what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
How it happened,
right? How it was developing and stuff. But it's still interesting shit because they touch on some things that it's kind of deep. Within black
pertains to shit that's happening,
right?
In a sense,
right. It's pretty wild. Some of that shit, man.
I heard about the message and shit. You know what I'm saying? We were talking to me and a homeboy and shit, and he was asking if he could ruin it, and I kind of was like, I kind of have an idea. I was like, is this? And I kind of went with it. Like, is this how it kind of goes? It looks like the gist of. He's like, you seen it? I was like, nah. I was like, but I kind of could see it happening. I don't know all the details, obviously. Every scene. I haven't seen it, so I don't know the scenes, how they play out.
Right.
But the gist of the movie, basically, I know what happened, why it happened, how it happened, type shit. I get that. And then at that point, when I kind of got it, I told them, I was like, go ahead and tell me. So they told me a little bit more in depth, but I didn't care. At that point, I didn't care because I kind of knew. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Kind of had an idea. I just want to see it still.
Yeah, no, it's not really scary because it's kind of more satirical than scary. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's kind of that kind of vibe. It's giving off scary, but it could be scary if you're black.
If you look that deep into it,
it could be a very fucking scary situation, right? But everybody else might not feel like it's that scary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And what I watched. Was the greatest TV show on earth?
That's debatable.
No, it's not.
It's fucking debatable.
Well, yeah, it is. I know, but it is the greatest show on earth. The Walking Dead.
That's your opinion.
Yeah, but records prove it too.
Listen, man, a lot of these records aren't including
viewers and viewing.
If Game of Thrones was on regular cable TV,
they should have made that move.
Wait, if it was,
but they're a little too X-rated though.
If it was though, it would be 3 times the amount of people watching Game of Thrones than fucking
probably. They probably would.
The Walking Dead.
It probably would.
Not to say I don't like Walking Dead because it's one of my favorite shows too.
No, it probably would though. I do give you that, but they made the mistake of not doing it. But it's not even really the mistake. I'm glad they went onto HBO because they're more raw on there. They can do a lot more, and
that's premium too.
The thing is, Walking Dead does push the limit. They push the fucking limit. They get to aspects of what they can only do on those upper channels. They do that now on AMC's and shit like that.
On FX and shit like that.
Yeah, you're just like, holy shit. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? I was like, this is.
Listen, they got the TVMA on there. That's their way of covering their ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do not watch.
Right. Mature audiences only.
Yeah, exactly. Your discretion advised, and they'll even say what they wrote. Yeah, exactly. And they'll even say, for blood, killing, or what I'm saying, gore, sex,
nudity,
everything. Yeah. I mean, and they actually show those things on there now. Yeah. I'm just like, holy shit.
Right.
But either way. The show was amazing.
Right.
I was happy with it. They didn't go too far with taking it to where it's just like, oh shit, because they're saving it because they have a whole season they're going to work that into.
Right.
And you still have the aspect of, if you're not caught up, then I don't know what you're doing, at least. If you haven't seen this episode,
I could watch the whole shit on Netflix.
Oh yeah, like all the seasons building up to it and everything. Yeah, go check it out if you haven't. And if you're caught up, then you know that we're at All Out War and Rick's back.
Right.
So go watch it. I was fucking happy with it completely. Are you
ever not happy with The Walking Dead? Though?
I got my zombie house slippers on right now. You know what I'm saying?
Are you ever not happy with The Walking Dead though?
Oh, there's times, that it's like disappointing on that it made, like, there's times that there's been episodes that were extremely real slow. Right. Like, not enough action in it, just like it was more, people would say soap opera-ish, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, but I also know that not every episode is going to be better than the last. You can't do that. You're going to have some episodes that are fillers, for story purposes.
Right.
And like, building up development character. Exactly.
Right.
So, I get it. So, I mean, they may be disappointing, but I also know that I'm going to get something way better coming up. So, I never get like sore about it. Like, I'm not angry. Like, oh, that episode sucked. I'm like, it wasn't their best episode, but I know one of their best ones is coming, And that's how it works. So, well, I'm happy with it.
We'll see how the season goes. It might be pretty lit.
I know that they announced that they're going to be crossing over Fear the Walking Dead and The Walking Dead sometime next year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They said it's definitely happening next year. They just don't know if it's going to be at the end of
trying to pull a page out of Marvel's book, huh?
Is that They said they don't know if it's going to be at the end of The Walking Dead. Is it going to be for Fear the Walking Dead, the new season, or is it going to be The Walking Dead's new season, or second half of the season, or whatever, Is it new season? New season, yeah. Some shit, yeah. Either way. Can't wait.
This week in Boom Trap.
What it is. What's Hanny?
Your boy with the porno name. Xxxtentacion.
He went Xxxtentacion. What happened to Xxxtentacion?
No, it's X like Vin Diesel. Okay,
or Ice Cube.
Right, or Ice Cube, or a porn star.
Yeah.
Your boy Xxxtentacion. He was in the news a lot recently because of this situation with domestic violence with his girlfriend, and a lot of stuff came out there, and it pushed
comments he made.
Yeah, comments he made. It pushed a lot of people away from his music. Mm-hmm. And he recently came out and said that he apologized. He seems like he's maturing a little bit about the situation, and he came out and says that he's going to donate over $100,000 to these domestic violence organizations. Yeah. My question to you is, do you think that that's enough to make people say, all right, I'm going to listen to
X. forgive you type shit.
All right, do we forgive him and do we move on to listening to his music?
Money doesn't solve everything.
Right.
And just because you donate to organizations and stuff that you're having an issue with because, something you said and now you're trying to okay, I can make up for maybe donating to these organizations that, pertain to what the comments I made. It doesn't work that way. You can't just say, oh, here's some money for organizations. What I said is annulled now.
Right.
I didn't say it. Erase it. No, it doesn't work that way. You still said it. You're still going to have people that are not happy, and you're going to have people that, are more appreciative and are still going to wonder to see how sincere you are in the future about it.
Right.
Like, are you going to just, at the moment, brush it under the rug by making these apologies and donations and stuff, and then, next year, sometime on a different album, we're going to just go back to being a little raw, making comments on Twitter, whatever, or something happened, a case come up or some shit, you never know. It's like, actions speak louder, you know what I'm saying?
So, okay, let me ask you this, because it seems like whenever this shit goes down, it's like when people condemn you in this, it's like no matter what you do or say,
you're done.
Yeah. Right? How do you think somebody will be able to get out of this and climb out of this, and people say, all right, we'll let you rock?
I kind of feel like he kind of did climb out a little bit because I was reading that he signed a deal recently.
A music deal.
Yeah.
That, you know what's real crazy though? Right. That Capitol Records, I think, right? So I think that what had happened was they signed him and they were like, look, people fuck with you. Kendrick Lamar tweeted your album. Okay, you're hot shit right now. All right, but we got to clean you up a little bit.
Yeah, we need you to apologize. We need you to do this.
We need you to donate some money. We need to, we need to. And that's what it seems like is what's going on.
It feels like that just because that happened, and then all of this is starting to happen.
Right, yeah. But what do you think will actually help him?
What will it take?
Yeah, what will it take for people to say, okay, you fucked up. We forgive you. We're listening to your music.
That is hard. That is.
You know what I think?
I really trying to think. It's like, what can
you do? I think that what he should do is go head first and just go everywhere, talk to everybody, never try to sweep it under the rug.
Be upfront.
Go on Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Talk about the shit.
Yeah.
Talk about your perspective. Talk about
air it out.
Yeah, just air it out.
Help people understand.
Be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Help people understand maybe your point that you maybe that maybe didn't come out right if that's how you feel.
Right.
Or if you said something that just you can't make it right.
Right.
Just own it.
Right.
You got to own it. That's the best. Honestly, that's the
really
best way
to
get rid of something is to own it and not be like, yeah, I stand by. Own it and just be like, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have said that.
Because he's a young dude.
Yeah, people say things
and do wild shit. When we was young, I did some dumb shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be real. We've all done dumb shit when we were young. That's why I don't like when people are our age or older and just like, well, when I was young, I didn't do dumb shit. It's like you did. Yes, you didn't do that shit, but you did some other fucking dumb shit.
You did some dumb shit that someone older than you at that time was saying that's some dumb shit.
Some dumb ass shit.
Yeah,
yeah. So you can't sit here and say that, like, oh, he's young. I would never. When I was his age, I would never do nothing like that. Yeah. Well, when I was his age, I understood that doesn't mean shit, bro. You weren't under
environment. You weren't under a spotlight either. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's another thing. You might have said shit like that, but you didn't have a spotlight on you for you to have reporcussions like he's having.
Right. Where it affects
his career, you know what I'm saying? And just his image to everyone, to the United States. You know what I'm saying?
He might really realize that he fucked up.
Yeah.
And he might really realize now that that's a horrible thing. But I mean, at the same time, though, like people, you get older, you realize things, you don't do certain things. This is what it is. You make mistakes, you learn from them, you keep going.
I mean, it happens everywhere. You got new NBA stars or new NFL stars, you know what I'm saying? The young ones fucking up. Especially like in the NBA when they used to have people coming straight out of high school. Kobe Bryant.
Right. The drinking and the partying and everybody's like, why don't you just act your age? And it's like, he is acting his age.
Yeah. We actually gave him a job that normally someone his age doesn't have,
He's 19, we just gave him $20 million. What the thing is going to happen?
It's like a whiz kid, you know what I'm saying, over there becoming a doctor and it's a little teenager and you're like, what the fuck?
Right.
But
imagine you at 18 getting $20 million fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Who are you at that? Who are you as a person?
At that point, you're trying to find yourself with all that money.
Exactly. So you're doing wild shit to figure out yourself.
You're just trying to fucking you're trying to have fun. You're trying to have fun because you have this money. You didn't have this money.
Right.
Now that you have it, you're like, fuck, I'm going to do some shit that I always wanted to do or do some shit that I never thought of doing.
Right.
Because now I can.
I'm not saying that what he did is acceptable. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
We do got to understand that he is a young dude. Regardless if you feel like what he did was something that you wouldn't do, he's still a young dude. Yeah. He still has to learn from his shit. Y'all let Chris Brown back in this motherfucker, right? We got
Justin
pictures.
Bieber. You let a whole bunch of fucking young people that
some shit slide.
Crazy ass, weird, stupid shit, and y'all accept them back.
Right. So I think that's what he got to go out there. If you're listening to XXX or anybody in this fucking crew or whatever, just go out there head first. Do these interviews. Do the hard interviews. Answer the hard questions. That's the only way people are going to accept you.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? At this point in time.
That's the only option.
Right.
By saying that, I couldn't think of nothing, but once you said that, I was like, yeah, that's like the only option.
Yeah. It's so easy to run away from that and be like, nah, let's not talk about that because this is going to ruin me. So maybe look a certain way. Now I'm going to fuck you out there. So you might as well just
No, you shouldn't
be completely vulnerable with the whole shit.
Yeah, don't go to interview, places and be like, hey, we can't talk about this, we can't talk about that. Don't do that. Like,
take your ass to the Breakfast Club
and just let it be known. Like, yeah, for real. Let Charlamagne ask you some questions.
Right.
Let him do it.
Let them put you through the gauntlet, bro. And if you make it out of that, then maybe people will fuck with you again. You know what I'm saying? Your boy. Some refer to him as a pretty bitch. He's also the leader of the bitch mob. Lil B was at the Rolling Loud Festival and got jumped by a Boogie with the hoodie and his
entourage.
And he actually came out on stage and he had this to say.
Hey man, Boogie and his whole crew just jumped me in the back, man, and beat me up in the back, man. That shit crazy, man. Hey, but I'm going to tell y'all like this. It's all love. I don't promote violence. I'm never with the violence. So I love them, and it's all good. You feel me? It's all good. I said something about Boogie music, and they all got mad and they jumped me about that. So it's all good. I'm still here. I got jumped by like 10 motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Be by myself. It's all love, though. Like I said, it's all love. And I got love for everybody. So I just want to tell y'all, because they stole my shit and everything, so I can't even do my show because they stole my shit.
Yeah, so he basically was forgiving A Boogie with the Hoodie for doing what he did because the base God is a forgiving God.
That's some big man shit, some grown man shit to just be like, I forgive you. Like, the fuck? Turn the other cheek. Yeah, right. Turn the other cheek.
Bruh, I tried to tell my girl, I was like, listen.
Grown man shit.
When I first heard about this shit, I was like, you know what just happened, right? She's like, what? And I was like, they literally jumped Jesus. They literally jumped Jesus. Okay?
The second coming. He's here amongst us.
Right.
He's here. We didn't even know it, but now we know.
She's like, he ain't no fucking Jesus. And then when he got up there and did his where he forgive him, I said, see, I fucking told you he's fucking Jesus, dog. Okay. And everyone in that crowd was there to be his disciple. Right. I know there's some people that's like, this is blasphemous, turn this off. Yeah. We're just making jokes. Yeah, I don't believe that he's really Jesus.
Yeah, not at all.
But he could be. You never know. Okay?
Hey.
You never know.
Aren't we all Jesus?
We're all Jesus, and we're all trying to be like him. So, boom.
Shut that down.
What do you think? But you know what? A Boogie got a lot of heat from the industry. A lot of people from the industry were like, the fuck? Even Drake came out and said, it was A Boogie and PNB Rock and said these guys were two sickos.
Yeah.
So he said two sickos was Drake's words. So everybody came out and was, pretty much condemning for this. And I mean, what do you feel about this, man? This was all over a tweet, about like the East Coast. And
it never had to get to where it did.
Right.
At all. But after it did, they handled it like some men.
Right.
They did where they talked it out. They didn't resort to violence. Right. You know what I'm saying? After the violence.
Right.
But after that happened, you know what I'm saying? It did happen. They jumped and whatever. But after that happened, the way he approached it, you know what I'm saying? Being like, hey, I forgive you.
Right.
And then they talk about it and then they squash it. You know what I'm saying? That's some grown man shit. That's some shit that some of the old school niggas need to start doing.
Right.
Like, talk about some shit.
You listening, Young Dolph and j.i.d?
Yeah. Right. I need to squash that shit, talk about it, and do some music together.
Right. Y'all took it to the next level. Y'all over here trying to kill each other and shit.
Yeah.
At this point, it's like, all right, let's just fucking work this shit
together.
out. Right.
Rep it together, you know what I'm saying? Got both kings. Look at it like that.
Right. No, I mean, I kind of felt bad because, Lil B, whatever you feel about Lil B, you think he's a whack rapper, you think he's gay, you think, whatever the fuck it is you think about Lil B. He's never really pushed like violence on people
at all.
He's never really pushed negativity, like just straight negativity. Even though this tweet that was in question is kind of, it's kind of pushing the limits for some people. He's basically saying, I'm better. I think he said something about he's go harder than people on the East Coast. The guys on the East Coast now sound like Future and Dej Loaf.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. He's kind of right. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. Not even just in the East Coast. I mean, just period everywhere.
People
sound like
saturated with
Future.
all of that sound.
Right.
That sound is just there.
Right. So there's no reason I think to jump him,
to get violent about it.
Right.
Yeah. And there was no reason to make a diss track. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just him saying that, and it's like, okay,
right.
Prove him wrong then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. Like, it's like, does this sound like that? No.
I don't even think he single-handedly called out A Boogie.
Not at all.
I think he just said some things that people were kind of already uttering in the industry. So, I don't know. I don't feel like it warranted that. You know what I mean? Not to go jumping while he's by himself. I mean, come on, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Nobody really likes people getting jumped.
It should have been one-on-one anyway if that was the case.
Right,
that's what I don't like about it. It's like, straight to jumping. It's like his entourage wasn't there jumping in, nothing like that.
He's by himself, man.
Himself.
Right. I can't give you no G points on that.
I can't, like,
you know what I'm saying?
I want to know who had the better hands, and we can't find out.
especially because Lil B doesn't really come off as like that type of dude. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to be like, I'm a G, you know what I'm saying? I'm a thug till I die. Fuck all y'all, and you just wilding the fuck out on everybody. You know what I'm saying? And then what I'm saying? And somebody was like, well, that's you need to shut your fucking mouth. You need to sit your ass down. He wasn't even really doing anything like that. So I can't even.
He could have came out and said some shit, like came out there talking hot shit after that happened.
Right.
You know?
He sure could have.
He could have came out there talking.
They stole his laptop,
shit.
man.
Hot shit. But what did he do?
Forgave him. Because the base God is a forgiving God.
Forgiving.
Right. He doesn't need an entourage because he's got his father. Okay, by his side.
At all times. Looking down upon thee.
Right. You think Jesus would have entourage? I'm just saying.
He had the disciples, but did he need them by his side?
He didn't need them? Shit. He was trying to give them game. He didn't need them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's like, I'm trying to give you game so you can spread the word.
Right.
Because
So,
not everyone's listening to me but myself.
shouts to Jesus. Shouts to base God.
Yeah.
Okay? And shouts to positivity.
And shout out to the reconciliation.
Right. Shout out to A Boogie saying, all right, I'm not going to be a dick about this
Reconciling
shit.
that
And I'm just going to get on the same level. Figure out what the issue is, get on the same page, and move forward.
Exactly, and let it be.
Right.
I won't be surprised we hear track one day.
Probably won't, but
Probably not.
but
Probably not.
I think A Boogie's taking off, man. So
She's like, I'm gonna leave that behind.
yeah, he's got to move forward. This weekend, respect your elders.
Put some respect on that shit right now.
Your boy. His name's Talib. Lyrics stick to your rib. I mean,
Get him.
Talib Kweli.
Yes, sir.
Side note, real quick side note. We went to go see Nas and Talib Kweli in Austin 5-6 years ago, something around that time. Went to go see him out in Austin. In this kind of like dirty, grungy ass club too.
Yeah.
And there was a Talib and Nas, they headlined the show. And the funny thing was, there wasn't really an opener. I don't remember there being a bunch of openers, but there was one opener.
Yeah.
And it was this white girl. And she was like a little pop girl. She had like backup dancers.
Oh God.
And it was the weirdest shit in the world, bro.
For
because
that to be opening for
right, because you're in this like
Nas
dirty,
and
grungy Austin club, right, or like this little venue or whatever.
she knew people.
Or she's with a good booking agency or something, man.
Yeah.
Because she came out, she had backup dancers. They were dancing. They had a little number that they did, and she was kind of like, I don't even want to say Britney Spears. It was more like Brooke Hogan, okay, level of pop, okay. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I don't know if we were talking about. I was like, what the fuck is this chick? How did she get? Why did they let her? Why is she opening in here? I'm surprised that somebody didn't pull out a gun and start busting in the air just to scare her out of there.
Yeah,
you know
like,
what I'm saying?
about the right show? Are you at the right place? Are you performing in the right place?
Yo, what the fuck is this shit? Yo, what the fuck is Nas?
Yeah.
It was wild, bro.
That's crazy.
To this day, I still don't get it. I don't remember what her name is. I wish that I could find what her name is. And
Well, she obviously didn't make it, or you would have remembered because you'd.
well, I mean, who knows? She probably didn't make it.
Maybe she did.
Maybe she was Ariana Grande. I don't know.
Oh shit!
I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember she was not in the right place. Okay.
Selena Gomez.
It was like there was like maybe like 2,000 people in this little venue. Maybe less than that.
Yeah.
And it was a hot, sweaty. You know what I mean? But side note, man. Back to the topic at hand. Your boy Talib Kweli is getting ready to release a new album.
Yes. Yeah. Was it forthcoming? I believe.
Right.
Yes.
This is an elder of hip hop. What are you expecting to get from Talib?
You know, I expect to get what we normally get. You know what I'm saying? Great hip hop. Like he's one of the artists that, you know what I'm saying, is like, he's a definition of hip hop.
Right.
One of those artists that you could be like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? When he spits, you're gonna learn some shit. You're gonna spit some shit, put some wordplay that you can be like, holy shit.
Right.
I mean, he always does that. It's gonna be, to me, I feel like it's gonna be just another classic Talib.
Right.
Like, and I can't wait to hear it because, you know.
Is he? I mean, where do you rank him as far as, you know, like what class do you put him in as far as rappers go? Because, you know, he kind of was out there. He's kind of, I don't want to say underground, but he wasn't really super mainstream. He's never been super mainstream.
He never has been. No, he never has been.
But I remember Jay-Z giving him a cosign in one of his rap songs where he kind of, and then he was on Kanye shit, you know what I mean? So then he kind of got like a big boost during that time period.
Yeah.
I would say so.
I think he did.
You know, when Jay-Z said, if lyrics sold, truth be told, I'd probably be lyrically Talib Kweli.
Yeah.
Right. It kind of gave him like a little boost, you know what I'm saying? Like, people was like, hey, okay, I fucks with Talib.
I mean, Talib spit some real shit. I mean, he's one of those like a Common, you know what I'm saying? Or
Most Def.
Yeah,
See,
exactly.
This was the early Raucus. Remember Raucus Records?
Yeah.
That's kind of like the Talib. We don't really have, like the Pharoah Monch. We don't really have that.
We don't have that
anymore.
That's why I can't wait to hear this because, I mean, it's Talib.
You think he's going to bring it back?
Well, he's going to keep it alive. I don't know if he'll bring it back. I don't know if more people are going to keep doing it or follow suit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe inspire some younger artists to spit like that. I don't know. But at least we'll get it from him because, you know what I'm saying? If we're going to get it, at least we're going to get it from someone we know that can do it.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? And I'm sure he's going to show out. I mean, I heard that one little snippet, you know what I'm saying, from one of his tracks.
He's got bars. The bars are not done.
Far from done.
Right.
Like, he still got that wordplay, still got them bars.
Right. We haven't heard too much from him. I think he did the EP, I think, with
Styles P.
With Styles P. Other than that, I mean, there's not been too much. He's been a lot of Twitter. He's been in a lot of Twitter arguments.
Yeah.
I see that. But hopefully, man, you know, this will develop into.
I hope this launches him into more of, you know, more mainstreamish where people are like, he's out there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I think it's too late.
I
think it's too late for that.
Yeah, it could be too late for that. Like, we're talking about old school.
Lil Pump featuring Talib Kweli.
Nah, that
oh,
would not
shit.
happen. But I hope he gets. I hope he gets his dues. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope he gets his credit for, you know, like.
He's always gonna get his credit. Real hip hoppers, our age group, we all know.
We give it to him, but I hope, you know what I'm saying, he can kind of break through a little bit to some of these young heads.
We gotta support him, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, all I gotta say is, if you're a young head listening to the podcast, you should check out Talib Kweli.
Go check out Talib Kweli, man. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed.
No, not at all.
You may not like some of the beats or whatever, but I'm telling you, the lyrics are fucking on point always.
Oh yeah,
always.
You're getting co-signed by Jay-Z. You know you gotta be on point.
Your boy. Some people like to call him Tip Drill. He also is the self-proclaimed creator of trap music. He came out and said this a couple months ago, but recently he's doubled and tripled down and said, "Hey, I am trap music. Who the hell do you know was talking about trap music
before me?
Before T.I.?
Yeah.
Do you know anybody?
Nah.
No?
I'm trying to think, like, T.I. was, like, when he came out, we didn't have that music, like, what he was spitting.
Right.
Like, trap and all that shit, really.
Well, the term trap music. Did you hear anybody say that before him?
Nah. I don't think so.
I've heard people say trap.
Well, trap, yeah. Like, in the trap and shit like that,
right.
But
the first time I ever heard somebody say trap was Big Boy on the Outkast album when he was doing his little...
It's that Atlanta talk.
Yeah, that poetic kind of monologue where he was like, so that's what the hell you in. A trap. And I was like, oh shit, it's a trap. I get it.
I've actually heard some albums from back in the day, like, let's say Outkast. Here's one of the old school albums that, you know what I'm saying, that I heard when I was a kid. And I hear it as an adult. And I realized there's some of them words that I heard then I didn't know what they were then. But as an adult, they were there already. And they were saying that shit already.
Same with UGK.
Yeah.
Same shit with UGK.
Like, they're saying shit that we say now that kids think is like a new type word or something.
Right. They think it's like a new shit. Yeah.
That shit was being said.
That shit was being said way back then. And you like try to figure out who was saying it before and you can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to find the originator.
Right. Just like, let's be real. Nobody said trap music before T.I.
Yeah.
T.I. named his album Trap Music.
Yeah.
Nobody was talking about that before. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely evolved. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That sound, that phrase, the idea, the concept of trap music became like a whole fucking lifestyle when you really think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a whole new thing now. It's just hit mainstream.
Yeah. It just swept the youth. You know what I'm saying? Everyone just trap everything. Like, everyone got into that trap style music, you know what I'm saying? The trap beats, everything. I mean, yeah, it became like a culture within the culture.
It really did.
For real.
For real. Like, it literally, like, spawned his own, like, he came out there. Did you even think that this was going to happen this way? If you could go back in time when trap music came out, because you know he didn't get popular off of trap music.
Nah.
even though that was a dope ass album,
Fuck yeah.
one of his best, probably like top 3 at least. Maybe even his best one. Okay, arguably. Yeah. All right. And then Urban Legend came out, which was literally like trap music on steroids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it was more of a flashier trap music. T.I. was he was smelling himself.
Yeah.
And then King came out, and this is when he went to mainstream. But he kind of left that trap mind state there with that. And then it's just like, over time, it just developed into what we got now. You know what I'm saying? So
that shit evolved. I don't think he's seen it coming, like, to get to where it is now. And he probably didn't see it coming just by him naming it that, you know what I'm saying, that it would become something.
Right.
And no, I didn't see it blowing up to what it is now. Like, I just saw it as an album name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, he named it. Oh, that's a dope name. That's a dope.
I thought it was a dope ass name.
It's a dope title for a CD. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think I understood what the trap was, because I had listened to Outkast and I don't think it clicked.
Yeah.
I don't think I understood what it was until I seen the album cover Trap Music, and I was like, "Oh, this is hood shit."
It's the Trap House.
Yeah, the Trap House. Fuck,
the Trap House.
They don't even say the Trap House no more. It's the bando.
Yeah,
it's the bando now.
The bando.
Yeah, the bando.
Still a trap house though.
It's a trap house. All right.
Bring it back.
Yeah, man. But shouts out to Tip, man. I got to roll with Tip on this.
Yeah, I'm with him too.
Tip,
because I can't find nothing else I can't think of nothing else.
I can't think of nothing else either. So yeah, Tip owns that, y'all.
Originator.
Yeah. So give it to the king. This week we got 2 artistic ignorance crowns to give out. Not one, but 2.
We're giving out deuces.
2 for 2 music videos that came out from 2 artists. One we had already spoken of.
Oh yeah,
Mr. A Boogie with the Hoodie.
Yes,
AKA Little B beater upper.
Beater upper.
I'm just making up shit. Nah, but your boy, A Boogie with the Hoodie. I just seen the video for Drowning.
Yeah,
which I actually like. I like that. That song grows on me every time I hear it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I've heard it probably like 50 times already. Every time I hear it, I'm like, this is a dope ass song.
I've went days and days without hearing it, and all of a sudden I start humming it.
Right.
It's just in my ear, like, bitch, I'm drowning.
Right. Do you remember when I first tried to let you hear the song?
That melody and shit.
And he was like, yo, the beat's all right.
The beat.
But it's grown on you since then.
Yeah. I like the beat more than the song at first, but yeah, the song has grown. Definitely.
The song.
Yeah, because it goes good with the beat. Everything's like, it just meshes right.
Right.
And once seeing that video, my goodness, it
just stamped it. Right. Probably
solidified it.
Yeah, probably one of the better videos rap wise that came out this year.
Oh yeah. I agree.
Right.
That shit was very creative.
So if y'all haven't seen the video yet, it's basically A Boogie with the Hoodie, underwater, rapping the song. And there's like a piano is underwater. Yeah. Like he's doing everything underwater.
It's on a creative level, like, Perfect Pint.
Right. But but here's the thing though. I can't tell if he's actually underwater or not.
It looks like he is, but then it's like, is he? It's like, you start questioning it. You think, yeah, he is. Right. And they're like, nah, is he? And then you keep watching. You're like, okay, yeah, he is.
It's like and then bubbles on his face and shit.
But like, is he?
Is he underwater?
Cause you start thinking the effects that people can do these days.
Right.
People can,
but he's not like, this isn't a Justice League movie.
Yeah, exactly.
So what kind of budget is he working with?
Is he working with the Aquaman director?
I don't know. Is it Zack Snyder?
Is Zack Snyder involved with
Peter Jackson? Christopher Nolan? What's going on here?
Hey, fucking awesome. I mean, that
was a good video, man.
Very good video.
I think it's really creative how he did this because the song's about him drowning. He's drowning about all these different things, and there's money and there's jewelry and all this, man. He's
mermaids, sharks in there.
Right. It really is. It's really like mermaids. And I'm like, is that a CG mermaid or is that a real person in a mermaid suit swimming?
I think that's a real person in a mermaid suit. No, the shark was CG. Like, that was like a shadow in the background.
So if that's a real mermaid, then they were fucking underwater.
Well, see, yeah.
Not a real life mermaid, but like a real person.
Obviously, yeah. The person in a mermaid.
Then they gotta be underwater. Because they were swimming.
Yeah, I think they were.
You can't fake swim. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, yeah.
Like you can't get on the green screen and like, all right, just wriggle your body around like a mermaid.
Yeah, exactly.
And we'll put you in water. It wasn't like that.
Like, yeah, it was authentic.
Listen,
Authentic.
if y'all can watch this, if y'all can see this fool Sharif started doing the mermaid swim.
I did it. I'm glad we're not recording yet. Won't make those mistakes when we start.
But this definitely it was definitely a good video. Y'all don't watch, I'm gonna link it up in the show notes. Y'all should definitely watch it.
Yeah.
He gets one of the artistic ignorance crowns.
Definitely does.
This week. Let's give a quick
round of applause.
Yeah, round of applause. Shout out to A Boogie for that video.
One crown given.
There was another crown given out.
Yes. Dual crowns.
Dual crowns.
And this one goes to a partner. Yeah. Your boy. Lucas Joyner.
Mister, this isn't a mixtape, or this isn't an album, it's a mixtape. Looking ass boy.
Mr. Call me. And I won't reply. I won't answer. No. Call me and you get the message.
Mister, I got his number in my phone. How about you? You know what I'm saying?
I think everyone has it if they know the album.
Right? I know they're telling me, yeah, I can call up Joyner right now.
I got it too. No.
Your boy Joyner Lucas also released a video where he plays a
crooked cop.
Crooked cop.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty crooked in this video too. But I'm gonna be real with you. Joyner Lucas, his videos have always been pretty artistic, pretty deep, thought out videos. This isn't the first video. I think every one of his videos has been some way cinematic and something like the you ever seen the one Keep It 100?
Yeah,
where he's following a $100 bill around or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He has some
creative shit.
What do you think about his new?
Yeah, Winter Blues was he did I think he did a great job because he goes in there, he puts the outfit on, like has the cop car, like I guess he peels it off. I guess is he acting like a cop? Because I mean, I seen him like pulling off the sticker from the side of the car and shit he's putting it on there. And then he gets the suit on and everything, and he's going around with a gun, and you know what I'm saying? People think he's a cop.
Right.
He's over there like acts like he's gonna stop a crime, and then he finishes it. You know what I'm saying? Finishes the crime.
Right.
You know, robs the jeweler and all that shit. And I mean, he very creative how he did that shit.
Blue Lives Matter doesn't like this.
Oh, they don't. They don't like it at all. But it is something that it's a reality that, you know what I'm saying? There are good cops. There's crooked cops.
There's definitely dirty cops out there.
Yeah. So, I mean, with all the shit that's been happening, you know what I'm saying? He basically was just making a video with meaning, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
With a powerful message, you know what I'm saying? In the sense that, you know what I'm saying? This shit happens.
Right.
You know, and I mean, I like how he did it. First off, he destroys the song. I mean, the song is fucking dope.
This is a song that's featured on his album, which we reviewed. I will link that up in the show notes too. You can hear our review of that. That mixtape.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was a dope ass mixtape.
Right. But like I said, if y'all haven't watched Joyner Lucas videos, I tell all of y'all need to go and just check out some of his videos because his videos are actually all pretty good. They're actually all, I don't know if you've seen the one where he plays the guy, he's acting like his friend, and he's setting up the guy, and he ends up killing him, trying to kill him or whatever.
I don't think I've seen that.
That's
some deep ass fuck.
That shit was fucking
video,
deep, bro. That shit was kind of sad too, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he's literally, if you heard the song, he raps on the song. He's rapping both perspectives.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But he's rapping one where the guy is the friend and he meets somebody else, and this guy kind of saves him from being bullied and all this. You know what I'm saying? And then the other guy, you know, halfway through the video, he shoots him, but then you see the video again from the other guy's perspective. You're like, why did he shoot him? They're supposed to be friends and shit. You see that he just got down with a gang, and this was a part of the initiation was to go kill an innocent. You know what I'm saying? Right. So he got close to this guy. It's deep. It's a deep ass video, bro. Y'all have to watch it.
Very creative shit.
Yeah, it's fucking sad. Made me not want to trust anybody. You know what I'm saying?
I am your friend.
Right. But shout out to Joyner Lucas. He gets the artistic ignorance crown as well this week.
Yes, sir.
So let's give him a round of applause as well. All right. That's right.
Well earned on both parties.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's time for the motherfucking reviews.
Time for the reviews.
Yeah. We are back at it.
Your boys.
Oh, I can dig it.
One of them wears dresses.
Yeah.
One of them's addicted to lean.
Oh my goodness. Who's addicted to lean?
Your boy Future and Young Thug.
Yeah.
Dropped the collaborative project.
Super slimy. Yeah.
I was trying to figure out where this name comes from.
Is it being blood affiliated?
I was thinking that.
That's what I was thinking immediately.
I think, yeah, this is Young Thug. He's the blood.
Slime? Yeah.
Yeah, because he was coming out the barter 6 or whatever. But then I'm also thinking about when you got so much sauce. You got so much sauce that it's getting moldy and it's getting slimy.
Super slimy.
This is like super slimy sauce. That's what I got from it originally.
Yeah.
Blood affiliation and
the sauce.
And moldy sauce.
Moldy sauce.
Because you've been having so much sauce for so long. That's what I got.
Oh, overflowing sauce.
Don't mind me, man. But yeah, man. So I want to hear your thoughts, man. What did you think of this project?
Well, you know how I feel.
I know you're not a big fan of Young Thug,
no.
even though I try to like put you on to him a little bit.
I feel like it had a few tracks that were good. Right, like, it had a few tracks that were, to me, that are worth like checking out, giving them.
There's definitely a couple of strong tracks on there. Yeah, very, very, very strong tracks. Does any stand out to you?
Oh, stand out.
Paddock Water.
Oh yeah, Paddock Water stood out immediately.
Right.
I mean, the beat, just everything, just the whole. I mean, to me, that was one of the top. To me, that was the better song on the CD. Right. You know what I'm saying? The best song. The Future song by himself went hard too. I liked it. There
were a couple songs where they were together, and then there was a few where they both kind of did their own solo songs on here as well.
I was not a fan of the Young Thug solo song.
You know what? I wasn't either. I'm gonna be real with you. I've tried to come around a Young Thug in certain times, and there's certain times I can deal with Young Thug, and there's certain times where I cannot. And
this CD was the one that I could not.
Yeah, I really couldn't deal with Young Thug, and maybe it's because it's Young Thug and Future. I couldn't really deal with him too much, but
it was multi-voice changing.
Yeah,
on a double scale.
Right.
So I mean, and you know, Future at times wasn't even doing it.
No, Future at times sounds like vintage Future. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like what you expect from Future. And then there's other times where Future dabbles into his kind of mainstream side, where he's going into some of his more mainstream type music or whatever, where he's kind of harmonizing a lot more and stuff like that. Which I wasn't really feeling too much. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling too much of that either. But there were definitely times where, you know, Future's going like extremely hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it worked for him.
Right.
You know, at times, yeah. Like, I don't know, there was
what about the production on here?
The production, there was a few beats that I guess you could say it grew on me as the beat it went on.
Right.
Whereas at first I was just like, I'm not feeling this beat either. Like I couldn't even feel the beat.
Right.
I was like, man. And then after a while I was like, okay, the beat I could see it. It ain't that.
Some
bad.
of it was melodic.
Yeah. They had a lot of melodic. You could tell a lot of it. To me, I feel like some of it, a lot of it was done by the same producer, where it was very similar.
Right. It was. I mean, and I'll say this too. Like, this sounds like what you'd expect from Young Thug and Future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't really seem like it was genre bending or they were pushing their own boundaries, if that makes sense.
Yeah. It actually surprised me. Like, it is what I expected to an extent, but it also surprised me that there was more tracks that I actually felt than I expected. You know, I didn't expect to feel any. Like, if not maybe one.
Because of Young Thug or because it's Young Thug and Future?
I think both.
Both.
Yeah, being them together and then just Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? To me, I felt like, and I've said it before, nothing against Young Thug, I just can't get into the voice, the sound, his sound. I know he's a big hit with other people and shit, people like him and shit, but with me, I just can't get into the sound of it, and I expected that from this. I knew I was like, if he's gonna go with that shit And there was one song, or one of the earlier tracks I was hearing it, where he wasn't doing that at first. I mean,
right.
And,
There's a couple tracks where he's just kind of like, you know, kind of rapping a little bit.
Yeah. But then all of a sudden he goes to that.
He just switches to that.
Yeah, to his style, to his thing. And then it was just like, it killed it for me. I was like, you could have just kept going normal.
Right.
And I would have been like, okay, run with this a few times more, you know, actually try this out for a change. But, I mean, all in all, it was just, still wasn't my thing.
Wasn't it, you know,
like, as a whole.
I'm gonna just wrap it up. Future definitely carries this, but it's not enough to like make it a strong offering. You know what I'm saying? What do you give this on a scale of 1 to 10?
One thing before I give that, I would have to say that Offset's verse went harder than all of Young Thug's verses put together.
It's Offset though.
Yeah, it is Offset. Hell, his verse might have went harder than all verses.
Yeah.
Honestly,
but that's the song Paddock Water. That's probably
that's
probably the hottest song. I don't even know what the fuck Paddock Water is. I got to do my Googles. But I'm guessing it's some rich ass shit that's maybe better than Fiji water. I don't know. I have to do my research. But the song is hot.
The song is fucking hot. But yeah, what do I give it? Oh man, give it a 5.5.
5.5. Okay.
I give it a 5.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
5.5. All right.
5.5, bro.
I gotta give this. I give this a 6.
Yeah.
That was what I gave it. It's a. Like I said, there's some songs that's on here where Future is kind of carrying it, and then Young Thug. I don't want to say he just completely ruins it, but it definitely doesn't.
Brings it down.
It does bring it down a little bit.
Brings it down.
Yeah. So. That's our take. A 6 and a 5.5.
Well, you know, and it's funny. I'm thinking about it. I said 5.5. You know, they actually might appreciate that 5 for being Bloods. You know, each of them get a 5.
Is Future a Blood?
Well, I don't know, or maybe affiliate. I don't know. It's super slimy. If it's some kind of blood affiliation, maybe he's affiliated. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe he is. I don't know. I don't think he is. Right. Maybe he is. I don't know.
All right, gangster talk. Your boy. Yeah.
You're bulletproof, boy. You're still bulletproof, boy.
Yeah. Blue Dolphin, boy.
Should I do
Blue Dolph.
You're a... I'm not gonna do
Pink Dolph.
Man.
Dolph Lundgren. Yeah, I got so many AKAs. It's insane.
Your AKA, I'm a survivor. Your AKA... Did those graze me?
Eat these fucking bullets like it's nothing.
And spit them back at you.
Right. Your boy Young Dolph has released his new album, Thinking Out Loud.
Thinking Out Loud.
Right. I gotta say this.
What I was gonna say, what is your take on this, bruh? You know how we feel about Young Dolph. You know how
I'm a fan of Young Dolph.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a fan of Young Dolph.
We're down.
I'm definitely down with Young Dolph. More so his later stuff than his earlier stuff, which I haven't delved too much into his earlier stuff, so I got to go back and check into that. But I'm liking some of what he's doing here on some of his later stuff. Some of his later stuff has been kind of mediocre, but...
Yeah, features and things.
Right. This album is basically his first project after dealing with the shooting with j.i.d's entourage out in California, and him kind of making his comeback, using that to kind of fuel his push.
His push towards getting out there.
His greatness.
Yeah. His actually for his campaign.
Yeah.
Campaign to be the king.
Oh,
I guess that's what he might be campaigning still.
Damn. No, he's campaigning still.
Yeah.
Is he? We'll get to that question. We'll get to that question in a minute. But I guess my original, my first thoughts on this was, I expected this to be a little bit more introspective, and I expected him to have like a full-on message that he was going to say. I expected him to kind of use this platform to I don't want to say drop knowledge, but just say something a little different. He didn't. No. He kept it Dolph as fuck.
Fuck, yeah.
Which, at first I was like, I don't know if I want to hear Dolph as fuck. But when I heard it, I was like, you know what? I'm down with hearing Dolph as fuck right now.
You're damn right.
All right. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was a solid project from him.
Too. I thought it was a front to back.
A front to back. Front to back solid.
Yeah.
No skips.
No need.
No need?
No need to skip.
This is one that you listen to multiple times.
Yeah.
Right.
I actually listened to this like 4 times.
Right.
Yeah.
That's strong.
That's strong for me.
That's strong for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
In one day.
So you listen back to back in one day. Just let it go through and play it again. Let it go through and play it again. Okay, you a real one.
Yeah.
Dolph likes that. Okay, because he gets paid off those streams.
I was trying to soak that in.
Right. No, it's for those of y'all that don't know, Dolph is from Memphis, and he's definitely campaigning on his King of Memphis shit. And there's a lot of strong tracks on here.
Oh yeah,
definitely a lot of strong. Just the intro comes in, Dolph's going hard. Probably my favorite track on the entire album is Pacific Ocean.
Well,
and with the water song, I really like that song. Yeah, it's ignorant. I was expecting him not to be ignorant, but he came ignorant as fuck, and I enjoyed every bit of it.
No.
Was there anything that stood out to you on this album?
Eddie Kane stood out.
Eddie Kane?
Eddie Kane went hard as fuck. That beat was nasty.
Right.
Like,
it's kind of street hood beat right there.
I mean, the song with Gucci Mane, 2 Chainz, Ty Dolla $ign. I mean,
2 Chainz is on there killing that shit.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go get some more.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That shit went hard.
But there wasn't a lot of features on here.
No, not at all. I mean, he had them, and then he had Dram. And that was
right.
it.
Which I think Dram was kind of doing the hook, and that was a hot song.
Yeah, that was a hot song.
Yeah, the hook is very catchy. Yeah.
But I really like this song because it was like a real ass song. The last track, While You Here. This is what made me think that he was gonna go into a more introspective approach, because that was one of his first videos. No, it was video. Yeah. A song, I think it was. My bad. Excuse me. A song. Because he did a video for Believe Me, which he had shot while he was still in the hospital recovering from his shooting. Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's the song While You Here is what made me kind of feel like he was gonna go towards a more introspective route. But that was really probably the most introspective song on the album.
Oh, it was. Yeah. The rest was just Dolph as fuck, though.
Right.
Yeah.
There was another one that was the Thinking Out Loud, which was a little bit more introspective too, but it wasn't so introspective. It was still Dolph as fuck.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like he was settling into who he was, and
Drippy went hard too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying we pretty much named all of the tracks.
We
just named all the tracks pretty much. We went through all the tracks by talking about it.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, it was 10 tracks. It was 10 tracks. I wish it could have been a little longer. I wish I could have got 15.
I think that some people were expecting him to kind of do a lot more answering back to what happened.
Yeah.
But I think that this was stuff that he had already had ready to go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff that he had already pre-recorded that he knew he was going to drop. Right? Yeah. And I think he just said, let's go ahead and put it out right now. I do like the merch line that kind of came out with the bulletproof vest.
$85.
The shirts that he had. I think he had a pretty dope merch line as well. Oh, yeah. I should go check that out. But all in all, man, I mean, we kind of broad stroked this a little bit. We didn't really go too deep because I'm gonna be real with you. Young Dolph is never really that deep. He's not a super duper lyricist.
Nah, not at all.
But
he'll hit you with things here and there.
Yeah, he'll hit you with some, a little bit of wordplay here and there where he's just kind of having fun. But which, to be honest with you, I don't want to hear Young Dolph. I like Young Dolph as he is.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't want him to get to like all of a sudden becoming a lyricist and shit like that.
Oh yeah, he'd be so fucking whack if he became a lyricist.
I don't want to hear that.
That shit would be so trash. No. Young Dolph is good right where he's at, being him, who he is. Mm-hmm. What do you give Young Dolph's album on a scale of 1 to 10?
What would I give it?
Yeah. Or should I give mine first? I should give mine because you gave it last.
Okay. I'm gonna give you mine. I know what I'm gonna give it to.
Right. You already know what you're gonna give it?
Yeah. I'll write it down.
I'm gonna give this one a I'm gonna give this one a strong 8.5.
Yeah.
A strong 8.5. One of the things I liked about it was it wasn't drowned with a bunch of features.
Yeah.
There was a couple on there. Some of the songs did kind of just a little bit radio friendly, but it wasn't enough to make me go, damn, this is some radio friendly ass shit.
Yeah.
It was still Dolph as fuck, which I liked. And there was a little bit of introspection. I don't know when Dolph is going to let us get the full story. Mm-hmm. Right? This is what kind of gave me pulled me back from like giving him a 9 or anything like that. Because I don't feel like Young Dolph has really told us the full story yet. No. Not just of this situation, but just him.
No.
I don't feel like I know the full story of Dolph yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know if he's holding back. Because I feel like he's holding back. Maybe for the right moment. Maybe... Because I think he's independent, if I'm not mistaken. Which is...
So, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know he's probably got people knocking down his fucking door like,
trying
Dolph,
to get him like, we need you.
We can take it to the next level. Right. But he doesn't need to sign to anybody. But I do believe that if he does sign and then somebody pulls out the right dollars, we're going to get the full story of Dolph. And until that point, and for that reason alone, I had to give him an 8.5.
Okay.
Right.
I gave him the 9.
I had a feeling you was going to give him a 9.
I gave him a 9.
Right.
And the reason I didn't give him any higher is pretty much the same reasons. Like, I know there's more.
Right.
I want to hear, like, and at the same time, I wanted more.
Right.
Like, to me, 10 tracks wasn't enough. I believe he could have at least gave us 12 to 13, you know what I'm saying? At least that number. Give us a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? But I would prefer, like, 15 tracks, 15 to 20, you know what I'm saying? But, not necessarily 4-minute long. You could have had some 2.5 minute tracks and shit like that. People do that just as fillers, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
I would like to hear that from him just because what you get from him, you don't get lyricism and all that shit. You just get,
which is okay.
You just get that hood shit, you know what I'm saying?
It's just hood street shit.
That you get that artistic ignorance kind of, you know what I'm saying? Where he's talking about some just hood shit and not giving a fuck about how he's just saying it.
He's just saying it. And that's what I like about it.
Yeah.
Right.
And
he just says some shit sometimes, and
I'm like, give a fuck. He just say it.
And he just says it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Get Rich or Die and 50 Cent. 50 Cent. Get Rich or Die Trying 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
Right. It just kind of gives me the same vibes. Not to say that this is like that type of album or whatever.
Nah.
But that's the kind of vibes that I get from him. Like he
has the potential.
Right.
He does to get greater. Like if we get that, like his story, him,
right? Like
you're saying, not just the whole beef and shit. Because people are probably thinking like, yeah, we want to know that. I'm not just talking about that either.
Yeah, that's basic more. Though. That's
that's a moment in his life, just a moment.
But there's I know there's so much more going on with Dolph that we don't know about. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like he's let us in yet. He's just kind of teasing us. So maybe we'll get that. Maybe we'll get that from a future project or something. Maybe he's waiting. He's holding back to give you the full scope.
You know what? Maybe after having, the light flash before your eyes, like you said, this could have been already done, and that's why we didn't get none of that, because this is already set. He was going to do this. Because that happened doesn't mean he's going to throw this away and just come out with something new, rewrite new shit. No, he's going to put it out still, make his money from it, and the next shit is possibly going to be about that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just waiting to see. Maybe we're going to get that shit next. You know what I'm saying? Right. And he didn't give it to us now because he just was like, why throw some good shit away? Right. And
he's holding, man. I'm telling y'all, he's holding.
And I believe that, as we keep going forward with Young Dolph, we're gonna get some more of his story, painted picture. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get that.
Just as long as he keeps it Dolph as fuck.
Oh fuck yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't go to lyricism. I should keep it Dolph as fuck, but paint that picture.
That's a new phrase that we got. Keep this shit Dolph. Keep this shit Dolph as fuck.
Okay,
all right.
I think that's ours.
That's ours.
Don't fucking take that.
That's right. Trademark this shit right now.
Hashtag Dolph as fuck.
Dolph as fuck.
That's like artistic ignorance is number one, and then right below it is Dolph as fuck. That's how this thought.
The whole new verb.
That's a new.
Right. Who gets the Dolph as fuck crown this week?
Yeah.
Right. Your boys.
And I'm smoking weed.
We called them the new age AT aliens.
Yeah.
They're signed to Dreamville.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
And I think that's where they belong.
They're coming from Atlanta. And they're dope. Dope as fuck.
Dope and different. The same shit we got back in the day with Outkast.
Right.
Dopeness and different.
Your boys. Earth Gang.
Earth Gang, 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 gang. Nah, Earth Gang.
I'm talking about Earth. You know what I'm saying?
Wind.
Yeah. Like Kwame.
Water.
Kwame Gang. We're going to call them Kwame Gang.
Heart.
Right.
I go through all of them?
Right. No, man, I really, before we get into this review, I really fucking like these dudes, man. I'm trying to make this, biased because I really do like them. I like them as a fan, but I also like them as just like, like a lover of hip hop.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is great for hip hop. Hip hop needs this.
Right. They're fresh. They're new. They have like I can't explain them because you can't really put them in a box.
Yeah.
Even when you try to, you just like for instance, the first EP, because I don't know if you guys know this, they're doing the 3 EP trilogy. Yeah. This is the second one in their trilogy.
And we reviewed the first one already.
And and it definitely had a lot
put
of
that in the notes.
We'll definitely put that.
The first review.
We definitely had some idea. It was definitely some themes that kind of remind us of Outkast. Yeah. Not to say they sound exactly like them or whatever, but just the concept of.
We had to back that up on the last one too, because
we did.
Because we have to state that, because I'm sure there's people like, what? Yeah. You're trying to say they Big Boy and Andre 3000?
Well, you know what's crazy though? I've actually seen that they've been compared. They've been compared to Outkast. They've been compared to Farside. They've been compared to some of these people that we feel like, and that's the best thing. But this little EP, it kind of had more of a there's a song here that's there's a Chance the Rapper vibe to it.
Yeah.
Right. Just without the heavy church choir in the background.
Slightly.
Yeah.
I didn't even remember it until you pointed it out.
Right. It's not enough to make me say that they're kind of taken from the stock, because I still feel like they're being original in their own right.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it's just a vibe.
I was gonna say, that's not copyrighted by Chance. You can't, no one else shall ever make a tune sound like that. Nah.
Right.
You know, I mean, that's just something that they wanted to put out.
That's actually a rule in hip hop, Sharif. No one else should ever make a sound as such.
Oh, it's not a rule in hip hop.
it's a rule.
A rule in hip hop. The number one rule in hip hop is everything you say has already been said. It's being recycled. You're just maybe saying it a different way, but it's the same thing.
Okay, I could take that.
You feel me though?
I can take that.
That's why it's like you can't get mad at it.
Right.
You can't get mad at it for making maybe one track that may sound
it is. But they had another. With this EP, they bring back the comedian again. Mm-hmm. I can never remember his fucking name. DC Young Fly.
Yeah.
They bring back DC Young Fly. Yeah.
Boy.
Which he was actually a lot funnier on this one than he was on the last one.
Yeah, he was. I was laughing. I was
definitely laughing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that they got him in there, because there's definitely points in there where I do kind of feel like he is Chris Tucker. Like he's kind of Chris Tucker reincarnated a little bit.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to DC Young Fly for that. But like they brought him back again, and this EP is a little bit more free. Like I guess like free flowing.
Yeah.
Right.
It's another short one, but they're all going to be short. That's why it's a trilogy.
Right.
In a sense. It's like a 3 set album, you know what I'm saying? But they're just
maybe it was like an album that originally had, and they kind of decided to release some EPs.
Remember we were talking about that one time? I said someone needed to drop a 3-piece like 8-ball
album.
Well, it's happening, but separately, not all together.
Definitely separately, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And definitely nowhere near as many tracks as 8-ball.
Oh god, that shit had a shitload. Each CD had
like
20.
60 tracks, 20 tracks a CD.
Some shit. Yeah, that was a lot. But still, being a trilogy in this day and age, I can see it not being like, if you're gonna have like a 3-piece, a trilogy, I'm not expecting it to be that many tracks these days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can see it happening. Yeah, being an EP as well. I can see it being short, and I can't get mad at it from what they give us. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Were there any tracks on here that stood out to you?
Oh man,
they got a track on here called Underwater, and I don't know what's going on, but Ace Boogie Drowning, Paddock Water, okay, from Future and Young Thug, Young Dolph, Pacific Ocean, Water.
We got
these guys underwater. What the fuck is everybody's?
on?
This is
infatuation with water,
dog. I'm just gonna name this episode "Drink More Water."
Yeah,
I was gonna name this episode "Drink More Water."
Drink more water. Drink more H2O.
More H2O. But yeah, this.
Yeah.
Shit.
Bobby Boucher recommended it a long time ago.
Right. But this was actually a dope EP, man. What, like I said, what is something that stood out to you?
I liked So Many Feelings stood out to me.
Right.
Like I liked the feel of it. I mean, fucking wrote the whole fucking CD. Right. I mean, honestly,
this was actually
the whole
pretty dope.
album.
The Artificial was really dope.
Yeah, Artificial.
You know, when an Artificial, I related to that shit so much.
Afflicted was dope.
Yeah, Afflicted was dope too, man. This was a dope EP, man. I don't even know how to put these guys into. I don't know what to say. The beats were dope. It sounded like there's some live instrumentation going on one of these songs here, and I definitely enjoyed it. Like I can see them performing and giving me like a
hell of a show.
Yeah, like a good. I can see. I haven't seen them perform. I think maybe I've seen a couple clips on one of the Boss. I think on a Boss documentary, I've seen them kind of performing.
I haven't seen any.
Right. No, I really would like to go. If they ever come to Austin, I think they were in Dallas recently, but if they come to Austin, I'm definitely gonna go check them out. Yeah. Most def.
Oh fuck yeah!
Right.
And you better tell your boy if they're coming, so I can go with you.
Yeah, we'll both go check them out.
Yeah.
And then call them Kwame Gang.
And we're gonna be Snapchatting and Facebook Living and no.
Right. So without we didn't really go too deep because it is a short EP. It's only 6 songs. What do you give this on a scale of 1 to 10?
Man.
And also, do you think this was better than the first EP that came out?
I don't even remember what I gave the first EP, honestly. Right. I don't remember what I gave it. We do so many reviews.
Right.
I forgot what I gave it. But I would have to say that it felt like it elevated.
Right.
It did feel like it elevated. It got like, and I'm assuming that the third is just going to be like the one, like it's going to be the top. You know what I'm saying? The top piece of the cake, the cherry on top. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that this EP deserved a 9.5.
9.5.
I gave him a 9.5 on this
9.5. Well, you know what? I gave him a 9.5 too. So yeah. That's what I gave him too.
I almost wanted to go between 9.5 and 10, honestly. I was itching for the 9.7. I was like, I'm going to give him 9.5.
Right. This EP sounds like music.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when people talk about like hip hop and it's not music, shut the fuck up. This is like music. You know what I'm saying? And I got to give him their props for this.
Hell
and I think that J. Cole knew what he was doing, and I think that they're gonna definitely make some waves.
Fuck.
I don't. You know what I'm really interested in hearing? I'm really interested in hearing the next Dreamville compilation, because that's how I got caught on to Kaz and Boss.
Okay, yeah.
That's how I got onto them, and I think Omen. They were like the main ones throughout that.
Now you're gonna have Earth Gang.
Now you have Earth Gang. You have j.i.d, who I actually listened to j.i.d, which I know we didn't get to review it because it's kind of old now.
Yeah.
But j.i.d's project was very solid.
Yeah.
And that was a pure rap. Like these guys are music, right? Where they have the raps in there and stuff. But j.i.d shit, it was like, I'm gonna come here and spit your heads off.
Well, let's give an exclusive review. I want to know what would you give that album? Just a Big UU exclusive.
Of the j.i.d?
Yeah, a Big UU exclusive since you heard it and I didn't.
I give it. This is exclusive, y'all.
Exclusive review
of j.i.d's The Never Story.
It's just thrown in the mix because he brought it up.
Right. I'm gonna keep it just short and sweet. j.i.d is dope. I think that he's a young dude, and I think he has I think he has hella potential.
Yeah.
I think he has hella potential, right? Because he gives me the vibe of like he just sounds hungry, and he just wants to rap. That's what it sounds like. He's hungry and he just wants to rap.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he's got his bars, and his bars are very slick too. They're not like in your face. You know what I'm saying? He'll say some, like nosy bitches get punched in the septum. He'll say shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If you're not paying attention, it just kind of go over your head.
Yeah. And
they're not too complex, but the way that he flows, it can easily like slip past you. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's dope. I think he's next up. I think he still needs to develop a little bit more. And he's got some songs on his shit too, man. He's got some he's got good songs.
Yeah.
I think that
he's got to smooth out the rough edges.
Right. I think we gotta let him do his rap thing right now. I think we just gotta let j.i.d. just
do his thing.
Put him in the booth, let him do his spit shit.
Oh shit.
Put him on the radio station, let him spit for like 20 minutes, let him get all that shit out.
Oh shit.
Because it's in there, just let it out right now. You know what I'm saying? For the next year, just let j.i.d. just rap. Just let him rap for the next year. And then when you come back, let j.i.d. start making songs and albums and music and let him do all that later. Because right now that's how hungry he is. So, but based off that, I give that album like an 8.5.
8.5?
Yeah. Not this, I don't think it's trash or anything. I just think that we gotta let him
room
get
to grow. Room to grow and just let
he's
him
got room to grow.
Yeah.
Just let him get his bars out, bro.
Yeah.
Cause he's got a lot in there. You could tell he's just like let me at him. You know what I'm saying?
Got that twitch and shit. Like, I gotta spit this.
It's like the Lil Wayne Squad Up era when it was just like
he just had a mixtape after mixtape after mixtape just so he could get it out.
He needs to j.i.d. needs to like do a bunch of like flows on other people's beats and just rap.
Just rap.
Yeah.
Basically take the Royce the 5'9" approach.
Right. Just rap.
Make some mixtapes with just other people's beats and just rap.
Do you know when Tony Jai? You know the typewriter. Yeah. So you remember the movie he had, The Protector?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the movie?
It's been
if you watch the movie, it was kind of like an expose. The movie didn't really have a point, because it had a point or a plot or whatever. But it was, when you watch the movie, you realize it's just about him showing what he can do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Showing his skills.
Right, like, this is what this motherfucker can do.
Okay.
We need to have that for j.i.d.
Okay.
You know what I'm trying to say? Does that make sense?
Oh, I know what you're saying. It's basically, he did a movie, show what he could do so he can get opportunities in other movies. You're like, j.i.d., let him do what he does, so then all of a sudden people will see here.
Don't try to put a box on him and try to put him under this, like...
Let him do what he need to do now.
Let him spit them bars. Let people say, for hip-hop, say, that boy can spit. Because I know he can make songs. I've heard him. But there's a fine line between like being a spitter and then being able to make songs and selling albums and all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's completely ready to sell albums and all that just yet. You know what I'm saying? I think he's still kind of like working out the kinks.
So he need to hit up all them top radio stations and do those quick freestyles.
He's done something.
We need another rap basement, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We need another basement in the building so we can have people like him out there spitting.
We need him to put
in the booth.
We need him to remember when Jay-Z was on
Rap City,
and they
bring it back.
They had to put the black cloth over the microphone.
Yeah.
Right. They had to put the black. We need to let j.i.d. get to that point. We're putting the black cloth over the microphone. Just turn that bitch off. Cut the mic off. It's over. Just take that mic and throw it in the trash can.
Yeah. We need a new mic. We need a new mic.
Right. So shout out to Earth Gang. We love the album. Shout out to j.i.d. We love Dreamville, what they got going on.
Oh yeah. Right. So those were the reviews. We gave them to you. Right. We appreciate you for listening. Thank you all you trillions, and check us out on all the platforms, go hit the notification, YouTube, iTunes, we're on Stitcher,
right,
Google Play,
SoundCloud. All those links are going to be in the show notes.
Yeah. Go check them out. Go check out go check out previous episodes. Right. You know what I'm saying? Go show some love, some support, where can they get us on Patreon?
Trillmatic.com/Patreon. Support us there. Support us at Trillmatic.com/PayPal. We appreciate all the love.
Yeah.
And
we appreciate it.
That's right. We're going to be about this thing. Know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm talking about?
Deuces.
Chill.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to Trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.